It's everybody's favorite tag team of death. I'm Silencer. That guy over there is Cryptic Mac. It's also known as Tony. Today, we're going to be doing something a little different. Just a quick charcoal review for you guys. Wanted to check out some of these Akhla coals. Quick lights that Jonathan sent over to us from Sahara Smoke.
They go, and they're lit.
It's true. I mean, as far as quick light coals go, these ones light the quickest. But it's true.
Yeah.
But,
versus golden coal and everything, they are the fastest.
Our setup will be pretty much the standard. We're just doing regular water in the base for Mr. Wonderful Matsuho's Ice Torrents. Just a screen that we slapped on real fast. A little bit of Fantasia Apple Martini for the heck of it. But here's the actual roll that it comes in. I believe there's what? Are there 6 tablets in here, Tony, or 8?
8.
8 per roll.
I think.
They're not very expensive. You can pick these up from Sahara Smoke. Also hookah.com. And as far as what they look like outside of the packaging, this is one of them right here. Perfectly round, made from compressed coal dust. Again, that's just common for a lot of quick light coals, and of course coated with that fun chemical activation stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this back here, actually.
Yeah, I do it like back here and.
Because I'm really trying my best not to make this thing explode.
Put it over the plate.
Something that you're going to notice whenever I get this thing going here in a second is that these things activate really, really fast. And in some instances, if there's a, I guess, air bubble trapped inside of it at some point, it's going to, it may pop. And in some cases, I have heard of Akhlas exploding before. So, a little bit of caution when you're doing this. Maybe a regular Bic lighter is a better choice, but I'm going to use the old soldering torch that I had laying around here. So, I'm going to get one of these going.
Run away! That's good, Jeff.
Woo! There she goes.
As you can see, the giant plume of smoke from the quickness.
Tasty!
And it's
now they're pretty much lit at this point. So I mean, it is an extremely fast lighting quick light coal.
Yeah, as you just saw, it went from not lit to lit in under like 7 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
I'm just blowing on the bottom a little bit to get all of the cherry redness to spread around the bottom. A small note about quick lights as a whole. A lot of people complain that there's that really strong chemical taste right at the beginning of them. I find that if you just light the things and let them get that light gray ash on the outside before you throw them on your hookah bowl, a lot of times it's going to end up, not producing as much of that chemically, sulfury taste you get going through the whole session.
Or make sure you get all the black, make sure the bottom's nice and cherry red before you use them, because that black will make it taste chemically and everything else.
That right there is actually most of the way ready to go.
Yeah,
again, with a lot of quick lights, the complaint is about the taste, and yeah, you're going to get that through the whole session no matter what. Anyone who's using natural coals at the moment will taste the noticeable difference. But that's the case with almost every quick light, from Three Kings, the Goldens, all the way down to the Akhlas, some of the Starburst, all the other ones I've heard of. But we're gonna get this one going real fast.
Yeah, try to get it going. Grant, I know one way to get it going in like a jiffy.
Yeah, keeping in mind that Fantasia is notoriously difficult to get going in the first place, much less with a single quick light as the ignition source.
Yeah.
But as far as that giant, like the 9 pounds of smoke that you saw flying off the side of this thing, they do smoke a lot when you activate them. You're not even supposed to do quick lights indoors if you can help it. So please do not try this at home. Me and Tony do this because if we injure ourselves, it's funny.
That and do it in a well ventilated area. Have a fan going, or hold it out your bedroom window, whatever. Walk out your front door. Just so the smoke doesn't fill the house and smell it up.
Yeah, because it is going to smell like chemical activation whenever you first get the thing going. But as far as the amount of heat kicked off by them, they're not bad. Again, we're over here trying to get the Fantasia to go as quick as possible with one quick light. In hindsight, Fantasia might have been a bad choice. But
I can always just walk up and hit the stop button.
they're not bad quick lights. They're really not. I've had much worse before.
Well, I find them pretty good.
As far as, like the taste, there is going to be a little bit of a difference. I won't lie to you. That's just how it's going to be no matter what brand of quick light you're using, Three Kings or otherwise. You will get some noticeable difference.
And we'll be back here when we get it smoking so you can see how it smokes.
Amen to that.
Alright, we're back with some sad results.
We've been doing this for like 20 minutes, just trying to light the fucker. Okay? Okay, I know. Maybe Fantasia was a bad choice in order to try to evaluate a quick light, but we do this intentionally when we do charcoal reviews, just to see how it responds to a really wet shisha to get it to burn. Okay? This is a fair evaluation, and look!
I don't know.
What was that? Okay? That comes out after 14 seconds of having Koganars on there. Jonathan, if you're watching, I love you. I really do. You're my boy. But I can't endorse these as the most awesome quick lights out there. There's some that produce better heat, that aren't made from compressed coal dust, that honestly taste better, because while the tiny little bit of smoke we are getting, that does taste like apple martini, also has that chemically coal taste to it. And the thing's like halfway gone. I mean, we're not even we're just using screen. There's barely any distance between the shisha and the coal. I mean, you would think it would have just gotten going by now. That's why we did it this way. But look, they're great because they're cost effective. And if you're using Hookah Freak and the drier tobaccos, I'm sure they're great for that. But as far as having an overall coal that will work well with all brands of shisha, regardless of its thickness and viscosity, I can't give this one the full endorsement. I really can't. I mean, it'd be lying to say that. They're good because, for one thing, they're very inexpensive. For another thing, they're good for the drier ones. And for a third, they do light extremely quick. But as far as the advantages go, that's where it stops. Taste, there is a noticeable difference to it. There's a chemically taste to it. As far as heat generation, it can't touch this Fantasia to save its life, and there's nothing in the way of it. Outside of putting the coal straight on the friggin' shisha, there's nothing else we can do.
It's been covered with the windscreen.
We've had the windscreen on there the whole time too, trying to redirect the heat for it, and it's not doing it for us. So again, because they are inexpensive, because they do light quickly, and because they are good for some brands of shisha, truthfully, I give it a 4. That's about it. That's about the best I can do for it. Jonathan, I do love you, I really do, but I just can't get behind these things, even as far as quick lights are concerned. I mean, they're good for the price, and they're good for certain brands of shisha with certain wetness to them, but when you test it up against something heavier and thicker, like a Fantasia, it just doesn't stack up. It doesn't. I mean, they don't produce enough heat, and not only that, but we've been doing this for, I don't know, we put these on roughly at about 5 o'clock, I'd say. Maybe a couple of minutes past 5. Yeah. It's now about 5:37, and the thing's getting close to being gone.
Well,
to put it another way. So
we've been pulling the hell out of it trying to get this shisha.
I'm ready to hook the thing up to a vacuum cleaner to see if we can get any more airflow to go through it to light it.
Dude,
but
we
again,
try that, just for shits and giggles.
I'm not putting that on camera. My God, what an accident that'll be. Anyway, I got to give it a 4. Again, they're inexpensive, but that's one of the biggest upshots to it. Catch you guys in a little bit. Again, if you feel like checking out more of our reviews, we do have other ones coming, more shisha coming up. Please feel free to check us out either on YouTube or on the site that we review for, hookahdomain.com. I'm Silencer. This guy over here is Cryptic Mag, also known as Tony. And we will catch you guys on the flip side. Stay tuned for some more vids. Peace.
Later.